Hallo, meine Klasse. Fangen wir bitte an. If I have you in the morning, guten Morgen, meine Klasse. And if I have you 7th period, guten Tag, meine Klasse. So guys, I hope I don't have to do too many of these video lessons, but before you do anything, you have to watch this entire thing or you won't be able to do the assignments. I had some German 1 kiddos that were messaging me today about things, and it was clear they didn't watch any of the video. So you're actually getting a lesson. You're not just getting an assignment and instructions and stuff like that. I'm going to actually be teaching you some things, and you're going to need to listen in order to complete the assignment. So first of all, I wanted to tell you what we're going to actually be doing today, and that is we're going to be going over vocab. You will have Super Lotto on Friday. It'll be on Canvas, but you're on your own for studying, okay? And then on Monday, you'll have your next Lotto, which will be 37 through 48, which we're going to pronounce today together. And then you are going to review some accusative and, well, nominative and accusative, and you're going to need your Foldy charts for this, okay? Because you're going to have some exercises over this. And I'm thinking about making it due for correctness, okay? Because I need to know that we can move on from this because we have some big topics that we're going to start learning about today. And so I kind of want to make sure that we're good for nominative and accusative. Okay, so anything we do today that has to be submitted, you're going to do so in today's Canvas assignment text entry box. Don't share it with me, and hopefully don't ask me where you do it. You're doing it in today's assignment, okay? And I'll go through it step by step. I want you to text me though if you need help with something, if you need explaining with something, if you need clarification, if you need me to video chat or anything like that. That's what I want you to text me about, all right? So I want you to get out your vocab and go through or go to 37 through 48. And these words are still having to do with celebrations. And then we have some regular verbs stuck in there as well, which are going to come in handy with the next topic that we're going to learn. So I want you to repeat after me, starting with to toast. And this is a separable prefix verb, which we're going to start using more, which means it has a little prefix at the beginning that when you use it, you conjugate the second part, and then you put that little prefix at the end. I'm not going to test you on that today. I'm just quickly explaining that. So the first word is anstoßen. Anstoßen. Bekommen. Bekommen. That's inseparable. It doesn't get separated. If it has a little asterisk, that means it gets separated. Einladen. Einladen. In Rente gehen. Or if you say it the easier way, in Rente gehen. Okay, that's one of those hard R's that we learned about. In Rente gehen. Eine Abschluss machen. Eine Abschluss machen. Then we have some regular verbs here. These should look familiar. Some of them, geben, feiern, schenken, überraschen, haben, machen. And then I had to repeat bekommen because to do Quizlet Live, you have to have 12 terms, and so bekommen is just repeated, okay? So guys, you're gonna have that on Monday. So to talk about what we're gonna do today, you are going to need to access the L2 or the German 2 L1A slides that are in the overview for 1A, Unit 1A, there's slides. And you're gonna specifically be going to slide number 4, okay? And this is where you should have your Canvas assignment open because you're gonna be typing in your answers to what we do now in there, okay? And there are 6 questions here, okay? And some of them we've done before. So you're gonna need your Foldy chart. You need to make sure you have a the side and an a side, and that you have your RECE and your NECE, okay? And we've done some of these before. So what you're gonna do for slides 4, 5, 6, and 7 is you're going to tell me the case of the underlined word or phrase. Is it in the nominative or is it in the accusative, okay? So for numbers 1 through 4, which is slides 4, 5, 6, and 7, you are telling me the case. Is it nominative or accusative? Okay? Then for numbers 5 and 6, you are filling in the missing article depending on if the phrase is, or the word that it's describing is in the nominative or the accusative. So remember, you're looking, is it verbing, nominative, or is it being verbed, accusative? Okay, and I've put if it's a the word or an a word in parentheses, okay? And I've put the gender of the word. So this is gonna tell me, have you been paying attention? This is really big, you guys, okay? So you're telling me the missing article. So either the or and then it's gonna be daddy dasti, dandy dasti, or one of your ein words. And then the last one, you're actually telling me both missing articles. So you have to know which one's the nominative and which one is the accusative. So that is the first 1 through 6, okay? The next thing, and I will have this in your assignment for you, is I'm going to do a little mini lesson on probably the biggest concept we do all year. And we are going to learn how to write in the past tense, okay? And in German 2, you learn one way to do it, and then in German 3, you learn another way to do it. And the way that we're gonna do it this year, pay attention because this is gonna be in your assignment, it is called das Perfekt, okay? The perfect, das Perfekt. And it is a way of constructing a sentence so that something's happening in the past. So instead of I buy the book, ich kaufe das Buch, you can say I bought the book. Ich habe das Buch gekauft. Now, we're not gonna get super deep into it today because this is a really complex system that we're gonna start learning about bit by bit, and then we're gonna build upon it all year, okay? But I do need you to pay attention to what I'm saying now, okay? So, number one thing that you have to know today for the Das Perfekt is that the Das Perfekt will always include 2 verbs, okay? Always. The one that goes in second position, we know, ich habe, ich kaufe, ich singe, ich spiele, you know, our verbs in second position. The verb that goes in second position is only going to be one of 2 verbs in existence ever. Haben or sein. Case closed. It cannot be any other word for it to make it into the past tense. Now, what is it that you're doing? Did you cook? Did you sing? Did you throw? Did you play? Did you buy? Pacer, get out of there. Pacer. Get out of the pantry. No. Jacob. He was sneaking to the pantry. Pacer, are you gonna come up here? You wanna do the German lesson? Come here. Pacer, you wanna come up here? Never mind, brat. Okay. So now, whatever the action verb is, okay, you bought something, you had something, you said something, that word is going to go to the end of the sentence. And what we're gonna learn throughout the rest of the year is, okay, well, how do we form that word, okay? Because we have gekauft, we have gespielt, we have gemacht, we have gegessen, we have gebracht. We have all these ways that action verb can be formed. We're not going there yet. Today, you need to know 2 things. The second position is either haben or sein. Haben or sein. Last position is your second verb, whatever it is that you've done. And it's not necessarily action. It can be thought, it can be slept, it could be walked, it could be anything, okay? So that's what I want you to think about. If you want to get a little bit more familiarized, you can go to slide number 12, and it's gonna explain how we form some of those Das Perfekt things. And I'm gonna also attach a video of our good friend Anya, who is gonna explain in a little bit more, but I want you to only use that if what I just said made 0 sense, or if you're like, I wanna know more, okay? And you just can't wait for the next lesson. So yeah, slide 12 has, I mean, you could just look at it. And then we're gonna really start getting in the Das Perfekt next week. Okay, so 3 things you're responsible for. Super Lotto on Friday. Actually, 4 things. Super Lotto on Friday, 37 through 48 on Monday, answering those 6 questions from slides, I'll tell you again, 4 through 9, and then answering questions, what I just talked about with the Das Perfect, okay? And if you have any questions about what you're supposed to do today and you've watched this whole video, or you just want to say hi, I will be here ready to help you. If you want to text me on Remind, that's the easiest way. It's easier than email, but I can be on my email as well. And just know, guys, that I want to get better so I can be there with you guys in person. And I miss all of you, and I hope you guys are all healthy. And my hope, and being optimistic, is that I'll be back Monday. Friday would be awesome if I could, but hopefully Monday we'll see your beautiful faces. Okay, schönen Abend noch und tschüss.